What's up, Coach? One vote for Republicans. Let's go. Yo, you can't assign me to 9/11, bro. What the fuck? That's it's gonna be pretty sketch. Never forget. Fucking true. Could be worse. Yeah, the dude is American as fuck. Dude is American as fuck. Oh. Thanks, bro. I'm still not 100%, but I got my meds here. Got loaded up on the Drixoral. No drip. We good. We gooch. No camera today. Still fucked up. I don't know, man. Honestly, like, probably, maybe not. I just feel like shit. I have been for like the last 4 days. I got a cough and like temperature and shit. Maybe. Who the fuck knows? I'm sure shit not gonna go get tested.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, imagine that. Bro, oh my god, I got stories. I got stories that I can't share because the Gestapo will get me about this shit. We're never making Twitch partner, boys. All right, fuck it. We got how much time? 14 minutes. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody to Thursday. I hope you guys are doing well. Not suffering the Ronas, not getting sick all over the place, and trading away. Before we start off, a couple of disclaimers. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just a trader trading my own shit. For all the tools I'll be using, they can be found on the bapigindicator.com website. These guys make the best mathematics-based indicators on TradingView. So do yourself a favor, get away from those triangles, get away from RSI readings, and learn some mathematics, learn some probability, and hopefully increase your profit alongside that. Also, we do have a Discord available. Come follow us there. Come hang out, ask questions. And there are amazing people in there who do their best to spot opportunities, things that you can't keep your eyes on. So do check it out. I have a Twitter available as well. I do my best to post occurrences outside of the stream and generally provide some value. So follow me there as well. All right, let's get into it. Apologies, guys. No camera today. I am still kind of out of it, although getting better and better. We'll do a quick little stream today. I know that Dog started streaming as well. We'll send you over there right afterwards if you are not over there already. All right, let's take a look at the indices as we usually do. Sorry, let me quiet the music down just a little bit more. There we go. All right, perfect. There we go. All right, starting off, I've added TSX on here just to keep an eye on it. Shit has been getting pretty wild in Canada. There are reports of potential bank runs or at least bank outages in Canada currently because of all of the protests and shit going on. Would you call them the Freedom Convoys? The Freedom Convoys, yes. They have been getting denied funding, and the government of Canada has decided to arbitrarily start canceling people's bank accounts and just taking away their shit, essentially. So Bitcoin search, or not Bitcoin searches, excuse me, bank run searches are on the rise in Canada. So we'll see how today trades. This market is not yet open. Yesterday, a little bit of a down move, volatility at 71. I shouldn't say volatility. HVP is at 71, so still has some room to go. Nothing too crazy. Some sort of mean reversion here. Not much in terms of trend. Let's take a look at Korea. We've added Kospi as well. Rising volatility environment currently at 87. Nothing too extreme yet. Still rising. Not much room to go to 100. Likely this big move on the QCV is now over. It did give you a cross down, has been consistently moving down since. Oh, I should mention we have a pretty sick fucking tool available now. Bali got this to me at the start of the week, on the weekend actually. This is the new Mean Pro. It's got a fantastic description alongside it, so do check that out. I don't think this is available for release yet, but I've been using it, testing it out, and it's pretty fucking nuts. As always, these guys put in an incredible amount of work into their tools, making sure that the math is correct, and getting them out as soon as possible. So very much appreciated. We'll be incorporating this one into our inventory of tools. I've actually replaced the AC/DC for the new Mean Pro. This does have a few settings that I'm familiarizing myself with. Currently, I do have it on the triple exponential. The general idea is pretty simple. When it's red, you're looking for changes in price to the downside, very, very similar to the ideas in the MOM. When it's green, you're looking for upside. There are also extremes shown between the second and the third standard deviation bands on the mean as well. So we'll be incorporating this awesome new tool. Very, very easy to see stuff in the markets. Don't need to complicate it too much here. All right, let's take a look at Dow Jones. Likely a down open today on the, no, this is from yesterday's expected move. Likely a down open today. The interesting stuff about the US indices is entropy moving down, making this a favorable environment for delta traders. Also, MOM being negative and the Mean Pro being negative as well. Some sort of positive autocorrelation is possibly present here on DWT and the VRT as well. Some room to go on volatility, currently at 69. Nice. Oh, goddamn. Oh, shit. I should have brought water. Jeez. All right. Let's take a look at Australia. Australia entropy is rising, less favorable for delta traders. Currently, the big changes in price are expected to the upside over the next week for Australia. Likely, we will see some sort of volatility spike here as HVZ is on the lower band, SSR is above the mid band, suggesting big massive moves are possible here. Currently, the big changes are expected to the upside, but we'll have to wait and see once these things actually start picking up which way we go. This market is currently inefficient, so it does make sense to delta trade it. Likely this does get traded away at some point in the future alongside this volatility spike. In Kosh, I think it was only like 400 people who had their banks frozen for participating in the traffic blockade shit. For a democratic country to freeze one bank account is like without a court order is pretty fucked up. It's pretty fucked up. Like, these things are built on these foundational ideas, and you can't just go breaking them when it is just convenient for you in the government to do so. It's it's like third world country shit. I don't know. It's bad. It's bad. Even one of those is like, it's pretty messed up. Hail Trudeau. Bro, have you guys seen that meme of Trudeau giving a speech, and it's just like Xi and Putin and Kim Jong-un on the phone with each other? Like, bro, you seeing this shit? Oh, all right, that shit was good. Germany 30, big changes in price are expected to the downside, entropy moving down, favorable environment for delta traders, autocorrelation present. SSR moving up from the mid-band and HVZ moving up as well. We are likely to see a spike in volatility here. Damn, your voice sounds like you got the Rona. Yeah, probably, man. Probably. I've been koofing. I've been koofing, man. It's all right. We'll get through this quick little stream, and then we'll move on to some shit that hopefully doesn't involve as much talk. See, this is the thing. If I was an ASMR streamer, I could do this job from my bed, and then I would just whisper shit so my voice wouldn't get just fucking wrecked, and I would still make more money than I do now. Fuck. God damn. All right. Let's take a look at Russia. Russia moving on down. Extreme in volatility here. HVP at 100. So no further room for expansions. Can persist for quite a while though. We don't know exactly how long. We can get other things to sort of give us a little bit more bias, such as the HVZ moving down and also HVP, or excuse me, HVE moving down below the SMA. That is when we can look for lower volatility. The scary part about the Russian market is that when you go out on the longer term time frames, we still got room here. HVP on weekly at 45 with entropy moving down, price below the due. Not looking too hot for Russia. This can take a very long time to develop though, into 2020, end of 2022, 2023, something like that. MOEX very similar on the weekly. QCV is up, HVP at 80, or not 80, 51, and HVZ moving up as well. Not a good look. Let's take a look at the daily. HVP at 100, so likely we go for some sort of reset in the HVP. We'll keep an eye on this, try and spot out this opportunity. I should get out into this market because I'm probably one of the only people here who actually has access to trade Russian stocks and shit. I don't know how their regulation here is with options. It'd be pretty interesting to see here. All right, let's take a look at UK. So UK we were getting a little bit excited about because we saw entropy starting to tick down, volatility starting to pick up. It looked good for a long, but didn't give us much here. Didn't give us much at all. Currently, the big changes are still expected to the upside. However, the momentum has started to go negative here. So be careful if you are long UK. A massive move is possible here as SSR is near the bottom band, or not the bottom, excuse me, the mid band here. If this starts picking up, this could be a trending move. Also, HVZ is picking up, likely higher volatility in the future. Current read is at 40. All right, China's still not looking good. Still expecting higher vol for China. HVP very low at 8. HVZ moving back down actually off of the mid band here as well, with big changes in price expected to the downside. HSI big changes in price expected to the upside. Mean Pro has gone positive here, and some room left for volatility, although not much. Currently at 74. Okay, when you redeem suggest a poll, let me see this. Let me see if I can do this. Because I think I learned how to do this. Let's see. Suggest a poll. Well, why can't I do it? Why can't I do it? Manage your poll. Add. Manage poll. Alright. Hunter, give us subs and I'll Alright, here we go. There you go. Did you guys see that? I hope you guys see that. You got 5 minutes for Weebos to put on lipstick on some dude's something or other. Alright, HSI big changes in price expected to the upside. SSR above the mid band. Nice. HVP at 74. Has some room to continue rising, but nothing too extreme here. And HVZ kind of coming off of the top band here. Let's take a look at Japan quickly. How much more time do we have? We got 1 minute before the open, boys. Japan not looking too hot with entropy moving down. HEP at 68, so still some room, and HVZ climbing. Do we have autocorrelation present? No, not really, but a trending move is possible here as SSR is above the mid band with the big changes in price expected to the downside. Nikkei very similar, entropy moving lower. HEP is pretty damn high though at 99.18, so not much room at all if you are betting on an expansion of volatility here. Unlikely to be a big move as well as you are at 100 on the HEP. Welcome to Thursday, by the way. Welcome to the market open. Now let's take a look here. I would remain cautious here as long as entropy is moving down and price below the due. The big changes will be expected to the downside, but the HEP is at an extreme here. I would rather look for an opportunity in this market to short some volatility, maybe go short some puts, maybe even covered puts would make sense in an environment like this, but maybe wait for the HEP to start climbing down before looking at a position like that. All right, are you guys actually voting? Is this possible? Somebody's voting. Shit. Nice. All right, how did the market open today? Down open for Dow Jones. Big changes in price are expected to the downside. Autocorrelation is possibly present here on DWT as well as VRT. Not much on the long-term HRS. Still insignificant mean reversion. Big move here is possible. I shouldn't say big move. A trending move is possible here with the SSR being above the mid band. Certainly not what you want to see, as we are expecting the big changes in price to come to the downside and some room on volatility as well. Looking at the weekly as well, you are below the due and the QCV is picking up, and you actually have a lot of room on volatility. 2022 is going to be a crazy year. You need bits to vote? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was not trying to scam you out of bits. Please do not vote if you do not have bits. I thought you could use like the whatever, the Slavs. Yeah, the weird emoji thing. Yeah, that's exactly right. All right, how did the S&P open? Weekly still below the due, within the first expected move. HEP at 50. Plenty of room on HEP. Look for the... What did I just do? Oh my god. Look for the QCV to cross up either at the end of this week or the beginning of the next one. I think that will be pretty damn significant. SSR below the mid band here, so not suggesting a trending move right here, right now. Let's see if that does change over for the end of the week. Looking at the daily, it's looking more scary. Entropy has started to move up. Let's see if this does persist. Mean Pro is printing reds here. Not a good look. HEP is quite high at 90 currently. And SSR is giving you the possibility for a trending move with big changes in price expected to the downside. Nasdaq is looking the scariest out of all of them. HEP is pretty high at 92 on the daily. On the weekly, it is lower at 65. Still within the first expected move for the week, so nothing too crazy, but the QCV has crossed up. The QCV has crossed up. As long as this persists, I would expect a pretty big move. Alongside that, with big changes coming to the downside. Not a good look for world indices in general. You know, I know there was a lot of talk about Ukraine and shit blowing up the markets there. You know, like, are they gonna fight? Are they not gonna fight? Oh my god, what's going to happen? I don't necessarily think that that's nice. Weebos can always put lipstick on some dudes. Powerful Weebos. I don't think... Well, first of all, there are a couple of issues. Like, one issue is that you probably shouldn't look at the market in such a linear way. Like, it's kind of like a human trait to say, this is happening because of this. But even though that is possible to some degree, like black swans do happen, I understand that. Most of the time, it's going to be a variety of factors, not just like, oh, if this then that, right? It's going to be a multitude of factors, and one of those, I think, at least from my perspective, is where we are with the, I think HYG is the right one, right? Yeah. Is where we are with credit, corporate credit, I should say. Let's see. Yeah, perfect. So on the chart here, I have liquid, junk, and HYG. I've been saying this, I think, since the start of the week. I have a post on it on Twitter as well to just timestamp that hey, pay attention to this. This is kind of important. We've seen this chart getting worse and worse with entropy moving down, drift being negative, HUP still at 76, so it has some room on volatility left to go. This can certainly be a pretty, worrisome thing. This is essentially credit risk in the corporate world. So we'll see what the Fed comes out to say. I know they had an FOMC meeting. I don't think they even mentioned this shit. Vlad, I think COVID was a front and you were just the Ukrainian border this whole time. Bro, you can't say shit like that. Thanks, little chub. I am glad I'm back too. I'm not fully back, but we are getting there, my friend. Stream coming live from the front line. we are going along. Oh man. All right, let's get into some crypto shit. But I just wanted to mention this, that hey, there are some other factors that you might hear from the narrative perspective in future weeks, and I know some people have been shouting this out already, but the market is usually not just like, oh, this one thing happened and therefore blow everything up, and if it doesn't happen, then we go back to the upside. There's shit happening constantly and from every single direction, so pay attention. And this is also like the best use case for the tools too, is they allow us to make database decision and not just focus on like one narrative like Peter Schiff has been doing for his entire fucking lifetime. All right, I digress. Let's take a look at some cryptos within the first expected move. Doesn't look like we missed much for the week. HEP on the weekly for Bitcoin still at 44. HVZ looks like it's moving down. The major thing is going to be the QCV cross up here. It looks like it has crossed up. Take a look at where it finishes at the end of the week. This will be pretty damn important. As long as this persists, we are looking for a pretty big move. Let's take a look at the mean. Mean is negative here. Price is below the due, so the big changes are still expected to the downside with room in HEP left to go. Let's take a look at the daily. All right, so this is kind of where it's starting to get interesting on the daily, especially from the perspective of some of the new updates that Bali and the team have made. SSR, you are right on the midline and looks like you're picking up with this move down. Depending on where we close today, pay heavy attention to this, because we could see a trending move here suggesting further downside with price potentially closing below the due today. Plenty of room on volatility left. I've been saying this for so long, well, since the HEP was an extreme zero. Hey, next 120, 60, 30, 120 days, we're gonna see some shit, and we haven't even seen that much shit, to be honest. I understand that price is down, what is it, 50%? Some crazy fucking amount. 51%, something like that. HEP is at 23. We got room here. So pretty damn important to pay attention to the next big move. We did have a spike in the HVZ. Looks like you are approaching the top band here. Could pull back over the next couple of days, go for a little bit of a reset and give it another stab, very similar to this area here, where you'd stab it, reset for a day, and then continue on higher on the HVZ. All right, anything else that's super crazy here? Yeah, mean might go negative today, so that'll be pretty damn important too. Hearst is messing around with trend, very, very close to it. That'll be important if we end up going into trend. Last time we ended up going into trend, we went from, I think, almost the high to where we are now, so that was a pretty damn big move. Hearst outlined it so well. So do pay attention. Hearst is a free tool, by the way. Please add it to your inventory if you don't have it already. All right, All right, anything else that's crazy here? No, I don't think so. My position has remained the same. I haven't done much trading just because I've been literally in bed coughing my guts out. I have some puts on Ethereum, and that's about it. I'm mostly in cash. If I'm not managing risk, I don't really want to be a part of it. I just kind of want to hang back for the time being. I will be putting more risk on going forward and bringing you guys alongside. Speedstrone, how are you doing, bro? I'm better. Today, I'm actually a little bit better. Last night was pretty bad, but today, first day of recovery. Man, I'm boofing horse dewormer as fast as I fucking can, dude. All right. Let's take a look at Ethereum. Very similar to Bitcoin. The couple of differences to outline here is on Hearst potentially exiting trend here, and on HEP being at 50, quite a lot higher than Bitcoin HEP, although HEZ looks like it has room for Ethereum here. And we've done this comparison. Yeah, I did get the new means. I replaced ACDC with the new means. We've actually been going over it here. It's fucking powerful, dude. And it makes it so simple. If if red be what was it, look for price reductions. If red, if on bands, look for some sort of extreme. If green, be long, and then look for extremes there. Very, very good stuff. I am looking further into the triple expo concepts. I think that might be outside of the scope of the stream, but just to make better assumptions and get the most juice out of this tool that I possibly can. So far it's been pretty damn good though. So far it's been amazing, especially on like the higher term shit. Like on the weekly, where do we get our first occurrence here on Ethereum? What was the close on that? 38.30. We went negative on the weekly. Still negative, by the way, but messing around with that midline. Anything else that we want to outline on Ethereum? No, not really. Let's take a look at the total quickly. So for the total, the HEP is currently at 43, so still some room to go. We are in a rising volatility environment, so we should be betting on volatility expansions here as long as this does persist. HEZ moving up and SSR moving up. If the SSR moves up here, no, it doesn't. It's if the SSR moves up at the close today, I don't know if it's going to move around too much. Well, okay, we'll wait and see. We will be looking for a trending move. We'll be looking for a trading move. Does it have to happen? No, but when you're above the mid band and this thing starts moving up, especially from the mid band, we do see trending moves here in the past. Some of which have been pretty juicy, I might add. With volatility, with HEP being at 43, we can get all sorts of bullshit here. It's a MA that takes into account the current value of a z-score, because value shouldn't be treated the same if they have different z-scores. All right, anything you guys want to take a look at, let me know. A cross of MA and ZMA is the only legit cross that is meaningful and isn't just random. Yeah, because what those guys usually focus on is just two random MAs. Exactly. The big story too that we've been keeping an eye on, we are starting to see volatility in the gold market. This is the start. We've been shutting this out since HEP was at 9, currently at 13.7. Plenty of room to go. QCV turned up. Not much in the way of entropy or auto. Oh no, you do have a potential trending move here on the SSR with gold here. QCV, SSR, volatility expansion. Nice move up for gold. If you caught this, well done. I would remain long as the QCV is rising, prices above the due, and momentum is positive here. Nice. How's silver doing? I think Weibo's shouted out a couple of individual stocks as well. Let's take a look. Sats on the 3-day. This for communications. Even on the daily, this is looking interesting. QCV crossed up. HVP low enough. Mean has come positive. SSR just crossed the mid-band. Entropy moving down. Nice find. This is a pretty good setup on the daily here. Shit, well done. Let's take a look at the other one that he shouted out. It was the Herman Miller one, wasn't it? MLKN. Yeah, also looking pretty damn good on the daily with the QCV cross up. HVP higher at 30, but plenty of room to go. SSR moving up above the mid-band. Man, the new SSR update is fantastic. It gives me so much more context than the old SSR did. Well done. Not much on entropy, but we are expecting the big changes in price to come to the upside. I think the 3-day was looking even more interesting with the QCV cross up, Hurston trend, and the entropy moving down as well. Be aware of earnings coming up on the 29th of March, so you still have some time for that trade to take place. All right, anything else that we want to cover? Probably TLT. Jesus fucking Christ. Nothing too extreme to make bets on here. Maybe off of the probability cone. Let's go back 51 bars. Yeah, you are pretty low on probability, somewhere between the 5% and the 1% probability, so further downside isn't too likely here. Keep an eye on the mean pro. Looks to be going positive here shortly. It has crossed up with the MA, and HVP looks like it's been cooling off. Let's take a look at a higher time frame. On the 3-day, likely a spike in volatility. HVZ is pretty low down the near the bottom band. All right, I'm losing my mind here. The meds are fucking wearing off. What are we gonna do? All right. Anything you guys want to take a look at, let me know. We'll do a very quick stream here today. My apologies, as I am still not feeling too hot, but I will be recovering further tomorrow, and then Monday we'll start doing actual trades and stuff. We'll start moving money about to show you guys these tools live. I think that'll be more interesting and probably more important. Powerful Russia expels number 2 US diplomat. That is fucking powerful. Back to the Ukrainian border. Yeah, exactly. Okay, honestly though, how much more interesting would it be if I just did the stream from the border though? Like, we get way more viewers. Pop the knack. Yeah, I ordered some. On Uncle Bolly's advice. Russia tells U.S. in written response that U.S. counter proposals on security were not constructive and ignored Moscow's key concerns. Russia says Russia's security proposals were intended as a complete package and not for U.S. to pick and choose from. Bro, the parents are fighting. You moved to Russia before World War III. I think that's overblown, man. I think that's significantly overblown. And never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. But I don't think we go to World War III. That's kind of doomer talk. All right, I will let you guys go. I think we covered most of the stuff I wanted to cover. Check out Random Walk with BA Pig stream. I know he was live at the market open. There was just a little bit of a miscommunication, but I'm sure he'll be streaming either later on today or tomorrow. He does a great job of going over the tools from a beginner's perspective. Very, very valuable resource, so do check him out there as well. I should have a link posted in the description of the stream. We will be back tomorrow at the same time at the market open, and hopefully do a little bit of a bigger stream for the Friday. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really appreciate you guys coming out. I know it's tough when I haven't been active for a couple of days, and I really do appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I will get better, promise. All right, enjoy the day, guys. Take care. Oh fuck, gold 3-day, gold spot 3-day, entropy moving down, QCV crossed up, and HUP has plenty of room, and SSR above the midband. Yo, gold is gonna be a fucking juicer. All right, peace out, boys.